This is K0LAL, Kilo 0 Lima Alpha Oscar, net control operator for the Amateur Radio Emergency Services R3D2 net. My name is Luann, and I am located in Loveland. This net meets every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. local time for the purposes of planning, practicing, and discussing the activities of the R3D2 ARES group. Our district serves agencies in Larimer and Weld counties. Before we start the net, is there any emergency traffic? And any emergency traffic will be handled with top priority during this net. I will now break for any emergency traffic. Emergency traffic only, please call now. Hearing none, is there any formal NTS traffic for the net? The directed net. Please do not transmit unless called by net control. During the net, all communications will be handled through net control. This net is open to anyone who is licensed to operate on this repeater and is interested in amateur radio public service communications. This net is affiliated with the Amateur Radio Emergency Services of American Radio Relay. Also, however, ARRL or ARES membership is not required to check into the net. Please check out if you should need to leave prior to the closing of the net. Please be aware that if this repeater is not operational during or at any time during the net, I will move to the 145.115 Horsetooth repeater. This is Kilo 0 Lima Alpha Oscar, net control for the R3D2 ARES net. This net will accept check-ins in order of ARES affiliation. All stations will have the opportunity to check in. However, please wait for your appropriate check-in group. I will begin with the R3D2 AECs and served agency directors, followed by ARES members, and then by stations on Echolink. General check-ins will be taken at the end of the check-in process. When checking in, please give the following: your call sign, first alphabetically, then with the international phonetics, your name, your location, and whether you have any announcements or comments for the net. Start with check-ins from AECs and served agency directors. AECs and served agency directors only. Please check in now.
Kilo Delta 0, Uniform Juliet Kilo, KD 0 UJK, Steve N. Nunn, Weld County. No traffic, District AEC and Weld EOC Director.
This is AE0LCK, Kilo Echo 0, Lima Charlie Kilo, the other Mike from Windsor, Larimer County, one piece of traffic, AEC Operations, Director of Skywarn, Director of Windsor.
N0SWA, November 0, Sierra Whiskey Alpha, Gary, Estes Park, Larimer, no announcements.
I would like to acknowledge KE0UJK, KE0LCK, N0SWA. Are there any more AECs or agency directors who would like to check in? Now take check-ins from all ARES members. ARES members only with call suffix alpha through Mike. Please check in now.
Kilo Echo 0 Sierra Oscar Romeo Mike, Larimer County, no traffic.
This is WB0IXV Whiskey Bravo 0 India X-Ray Victor Dave, Estes Park, Larimer County, no traffic.
TE Kilo Alpha 6 Echo Tango Echo Jim in Loveland.
November Echo.
I would like to acknowledge WB0IXV. Jim, ETE, I'm not familiar with your prefix. Can you come back with that?
That's Kilo Alpha.
Jim, Whiskey Niner, you broke up on your suffix. Can you please come back to me?
November Echo.
Is that Whiskey 9NE, if that's correct? W9INE, I have you. I will now take ARES check-ins, Alpha through Zulu.
BW0JD, Whiskey 0, Juliet Delta, Daniel in Estes Park, no traffic for the net.
RDC, November 1, Romeo Delta Charlie, Ryan in Loveland, Larimer County, with no traffic.
This is KD0OEB, Kilo Delta 0, Oscar Echo Papa, Mike, Estes Park, Larimer County, no announcements.
Good evening, Luann.
W0, RMP, Whiskey 0, Rocky Mountain Park, Bob, Estes Park, Larimer County, no announcements. Echo 0, Sierra Oscar Romeo, Mike, Larimer County, no traffic.
I will take a break right now. I would like to recognize WW0JD, N1, RDC, KD0OEP, W0RMP, and SOR. You broke up. I did not get your prefix.
KE0SOR, Kilo Echo 0, Sierra Oscar Romeo Mike, Larimer County, no traffic.
Got you there. Anybody else? ARES members, Alpha through Zulu.
N0AFM, November 0, Alpha Foxtrot Mike, Art in Estes Park, Larimer County, no traffic.
Good evening, Milan. It's a K0ABK, Kilo 0, Alpha Papa Kilo, Alec, LaSalle, Weld County, no traffic.
Good evening. 0 YLS, November 0, Yankee Lima Sierra, Mike in Livermore, Larimer, no traffic.
A60G, 06 Oscar Golf, David, Estes Park, Larimer County, no messages.
I would like to acknowledge N0AFM, K0ABK, N0YLS. Oh, gee, there was a little bit of feedback from your radio. That's K something OG, so can you come back to me?
K60G, Kilo 6 Oscar Golf, Estes Park, this is David, Larimer County.
Okay, David, got you on the log.
Go back, sorry about that. Roger in Loveland, Larimer County.
I doubled with you. Can you come back?
This is AK4QQ, Alpha Kilo 4, Quebec, Roger in Larimer County.
Got you, Roger. This is Kilo 0 Lima Alpha Oscar, net control for the R3D2 ARES net. I will now take check-ins from Echolink.
Alpha India 7, Papa Mike, AI 7 PM, Phil, Larimer, I-80 east of Rollins.
I-7 p.m. Always good to hear from you, Phil. Have a safe trip. I will now take general check-ins for anyone who wishes to check into the ARES net. I will start with general check-ins, Alpha through Mike.
This is AE0CF Alpha Echo 0 Charlie Foxtrot Ben Fort Collins, Larimer County.
CF, always good to hear from you, Ben. I will now take general check-ins, Alpha through Zulu.
Suburban.
Whiskey
Traffic
6,
for you after
Romeo
that.
Delta Zulu, Ed in Broomfield.
All right, that was a perfect double. Can you come back, Ed?
Kilo Golf 6 Uniform Delta Tango KG6 UDT, and I do have little traffic for you after the net.
The station that doubled with Ed, can you come back to me?
This is Ed, W6RDZ, Whiskey 6, Romeo Delta Zulu, Ed in Broomfield.
I don't hear that all the time. The Ed doubled with Ed. W6RDZ, I have you. Any other check-ins before we move on? This is Kilo Zero Lima Alpha Oscar net control for the R3D2 ARES net. I will now move on to announcement and comments. KE0LCK, what do you have for us?
Thank you for taking the net this evening, Luann. This is KE0LCK. And we have the annual Skywarn training coming up at the end of March. There's quite a bit of interest in it so far. It's first come, first served seating, begins at 9 o'clock, and the details are on the website. So if there's any questions, go ahead and ask me now, please. Being done, back to net. Thank you.
To find out more information about the ARES R3D2 group, please go to www.coloradoaresr3d2.org. This is Kilo Zero Lima Alpha Oscar net control for the ARES R3D2 net. Do I have any additional questions or comments for the net? If so, please call now. Before closing, are there any additional stations who would like to check in to the R3D2 ARES net? If so, please call now. I will now check out each station. I will read your suffix. Please respond with your FCC issued call sign. AK.
KD0UJK.
LCK.
KE0LCK.
WA.
0SWA.
SOR. SOR.
SOR.
XV.
B0IXV.
TTV. INE. JD. WW0JD. Did I get your call sign incorrect?
My call sign is WW0JD, Daniel in Estes Park.
In, got you out. RDC.
N1 RDC.
OEP.
Kilo Delta Zero Oscar Echo Papa, KD0 OEP.
RMP.
B0 RMP.
So are. SOR. AFM.
N0 AFM.
ABK.
K0 ABK.
YLS.
M0 YLS.
OG. QQ.
AK4 QQ.
PM.
Yeah, 7 p.m.
F.
AE0CF.
UDT.
AG6 UDT.
And RDZ.
W6RDZ, clear.
The mission of the Amateur Radio Emergency Services is to provide reliable and alternative communications to our served agencies in times of emergency. disaster, or national crisis. This evening, I had 21 check-ins and one announcement. The next scheduled ARES R3D2 net will be next Thursday evening at 7 p.m. local time. I would like to thank each station for checking in and the NCARC for the use of their repeater for this evening. All stations with appropriate privileges are invited to participate in the following nets. The statewide ARES HF net on Sunday morning at 8 a.m. on a frequency of 3.810 megahertz. Wide ARES VHF net on Sunday evenings at 8 p.m. on the 145.310 megahertz repeater using a tone of 88.5 hertz. This is Kilo Alpha Zero. Actually, I got that wrong. Kilo Zero Lima Alpha Oscar, closing the net at 7:26 p.m. and returning the repeater to the normal amateur radio use, 73, and good night.
This presentation was brought to you by the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.